As a OBGYN, one of the commonest reason I see patient is for vaginal infection. Now let me start with this. Every vaginal infection is not a yeast infection. A lot of women, they self-diagnose themselves with a yeast infection and they start treating themselves. And this makes the diagnosis hard for us and a treatment hard for us. Now these so-called remedies, you see them on TikTok or you hear about them from your friends. They all are not good remedies. So here are a few things which I do not want you to put in the vagina. The first and the foremost is the yogurt. Now yogurt is great. It has lactobacilli. It will help balance out the bad bacteria in your gut and in your vagina. But when I talk about yogurt, I mean eating yogurt, not putting it in the vagina. By putting it in the vagina, the yogurt not only is going to have yogurt and the good bacteria, but it has got sweetener, it has sugar, it has preservative. Vagina is not the place. Orally, yes, but not vaginally. The second one is garlic. Now we know garlic has antibacterial properties and it is good, but there are no studies showing garlic in the vagina helps out with a vaginal infection. So please don't put that in there. That takes me to my third one, which is douching. If you ask me, douching should be completely banned. It's just not a thing, okay? So when you do the douche, you are not only putting water or whatever chemical with the fragrance and whatever additives it has in your vagina. What it is doing, it is cleaning your vagina of not only the bad bacteria but also the good bacteria. You're losing those good bacteria which are actually fighting to help prevent infection. And those chemicals and fragrances, they are not good. They are going to change the pH of the vagina. Even the water, the pH of the water is different than the pH of the vagina. So don't put anything. I know those things come in a beautiful packages. They look pretty, they smell good, but they are not good for your vagina. Don't put that in your vagina, please. The fourth one now is the Yoni Pearls. Now these are the herbs which are kind of, in a little packet, and that is inserted into the vagina and left there for detoxing your vagina. Now you don't need to detox, obviously, but those herbs I know are natural herbs, but again, they have got chemicals in it. They could have bacteria and molds in it. So you're putting something foreign in your vagina for a few days, hoping it's gonna cure it. No, it's not. So don't you put those Yoni Pearls in there, please. Vaginal steaming is another thing. Why are you steaming your vagina? Why are you putting all those steams with the herbs and chemicals in your vagina, hoping it's gonna prevent infection? None of these things prevent infection. None of them. You might feel better for a minute or two, but after that, what you're doing, you're ruining it by removing the good bacteria, the good pH of the vagina. And then you come back saying, well, why am I getting these infections over and over again? This is one of the reasons. Oh, and have you heard about sea sponges? Yeah, that's what they are, sea sponges. They are picked from the bottom of the sea. And many women use them as a natural, disposable product for menstruation. So you basically put it in the vagina, it absorbs the menstrual blood, and then you can throw it. But guys, they are not really meant for menstruation, okay? You cannot really sterilize them. They have bacteria, they could have mold, they could have dust and sand in them. Do you really want to put something like that in your vagina? Vagina is a very delicate organ, and our body knows how to take care of that vagina by having some good bacteria in there. Please don't introduce this bad bacteria which can cause infection. I know a lot of you guys, you use the toys, the sex toys. It's fine, go ahead, use it. But can you please clean them? Disinfect them, clean them. Because the bacteria built up in there will cause more infection. Same is with taking a bath. If you don't clean the bathtub properly, if you use those bath bombs or pearls or whatever chemical in it, that's all going to change the pH of the vagina. And this is how you keep getting those infections over and over again. So stop doing this. Please, please, please stop doing this. And now if you have any signs of infection, you're worried that you might be getting some infection, please see a OBGYN, okay? Don't self-diagnose yourself. It's not worth it. Go see a doctor, get your cultures done, get an exam done, and let them treat you properly. If you want to come see me, my information is listed below. Please call me.